محمد نبينا بنور هدينا من مكة حبيبي نور سطاع المدينة.
Assalamu alaikum. Abraha said he was not defended from me. Abdul Muttalib replied, then that is your affair. Abraha then issued a command, upon which Abdul Muttalib's camels were promptly returned to him. Abdul Muttalib returned to the Quraysh, informed them what was happening, and ordered them to seek shelter in the mountain passes of Makkah. Abdul Muttalib went to the masjid and took hold of the ring on the door of the Kaaba. Then he and a group of men from the Quraysh supplicated to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, asking for his help against Abraha and his army. Then Abdul Muttalib let go of the ring and headed off with his fellow tribesmen to the peaks of nearby mountains, where they intended to be on the lookout, waiting to see what Abraha was going to do once he entered Makkah. From Al-Maghmas, Abraha and his army proceed towards Makkah. The elephant was prodded into marching forward, but it stood still. It almost bundled itself up and knelt to the ground. They struck it with a pickaxe in the head, but it still refused to move even an inch forward. They tried again to move it, but it stood there, motionless. They directed it back towards Yemen, and it raced in that direction. But no sooner did they make it face Makkah again than it stopped. The elephant then made its way to one of the mountains in that area. As for the army, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent from the sea bird like Balasam, the startling birds. With each bird were 3 stones, 2 in its leg and 1 in its beak. The stones they carried were like chickpeas or lentils. When they flew over the army, they hurled the stones down upon them. If any person in the army was hit with a stone, he died, but not all of the people in the army were hit. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent upon Abraha a disease in his body. His soldiers fled back towards Yemen, and their body parts were falling off in every land they passed through. Abraha's fingertips began to fall off. After each fingertip fell off, it was followed by a discharge of pus and blood. When he reached Yemen, he died. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Quran in Surah Fil, have you, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not seen how your Lord dealt with the owners of the elephant? Did he not make their plot go astray, and sent against them birds in flocks, striking them with stones of sijil, a form of clay, and made them like an empty field of stalks? So that was the story of people of elephant. In next episode, we will start with the lineage of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah Hafiz.